Hello Minecrafters, and welcome back to another video. This is CW7047/Brendan, if you want to call me that, whichever one's, easier. And today I'm coming to you with a mod review. Now this is a mod I really like, and it's especially good for people like Greg, who like redstone kinds of stuff. So it's really cool. It's called the More Pistons mod. It adds all these new kinds of pistons into the game, which all have their own special qualities and uses that I will show to you. And yeah, it's about all I can say to describe it. I'm just going to start showing you stuff. Now, in case you're new to Minecraft, or you're just, dumb like me, because I didn't know how to craft a piston until without looking it up, that is, until like 10 minutes ago. And this is how you craft a piston. You have 4 cobblestone, 1 iron, 1 redstone, and 3 wood planks. It doesn't matter what kind of wood. It doesn't need to be 1 oak, 1 jungle, 1 spruce. It doesn't matter. I was just showing you could use any. It could be birch too, if you want. Whatever suits your fancy. And to make a sticky piston, you probably should have known that. You get slime ball piston. The first piston I'm going to show you that mod adds is the double piston. A double piston is crafted with a piston, an iron ingot, and 3 wooden planks, like so. To craft the double sticky piston, you need 1 sticky piston, 1 iron ingot, and 3 wooden planks. You can also do that and get the same thing. Now, the next piston right here is the triple piston. You take a double piston, an iron ingot, and 3 wooden planks, and you get a triple piston. Now, the pistons are going to keep going in the same order all the way up to octuple. So it goes piston, double piston, triple piston, quadruple piston, quintuple piston, sextuple piston, septuple piston, and then octuple piston. The same thing goes with the sticky pistons. It's exactly the same as the non-sticky pistons, except, sticky. Okay, the next piston we have right here is called the Gravitational Piston. You need 1 TNT and 1 piston, which is really cheap for something this cool. I believe you could craft this with a sticky piston here and it'll work, but I'm not entirely sure if anybody wants to tell me. You also can create the gravitational sticky piston, of course, by a slime ball and a gravitational piston. Okay, the next piston that we have right here is called the Super Piston. It requires 2 obsidian, a redstone, an iron ingot, 2 cobblestone, 3 wooden planks. You get the Super Piston. You can also do this to make a super sticky piston. Now, the next piston that we have right here, and the final one, I believe, is the redstone piston. Now, this requires an octuple piston, a redstone repeater, a diamond, an emerald, and 3 wooden planks, which is by far the most expensive piston that you can make, but it's, in my opinion, the coolest. These 2 can also be switched if you want. It doesn't matter. You can also craft the redstone sticky piston with an octuple sticky piston instead of a normal one, and the same crafting recipes. Again, it can be switched, or you could craft it like that. That was all the crafting recipes. Now I'm going to show you what these pistons actually do, and I have a use for each one of them. I have a use for each one of them, like, individually. Now, this is a piston. You might recognize it from, Minecraft. It pushes up, pushes down. Actually, that's a sticky piston. This is a piston. And so is that one. I don't know why I have 2. So, this is the double piston. It pushes up 2 blocks, as you can see. The triple piston pushes up 3. And all of the other ones push up to their corresponding number. Yep. Stop it. So you can make this little piston staircase if you want. Oops, I flew up. I didn't mean to. Hello, GregCWafters. It's GregCWaft here, and today I'm back here with another redstone tutorial. Well, as you can see, today I have the world's most compact triple piston extender. When you flick this lever, it extends a triple piston, and when you flick it again, it'll unextend the triple piston. Now, the way this works is when you flip the lever, it powers this block, which then powers this piston. Now, if you guys want me to show you, if you guys want me to make a tutorial of this, please leave your comments down in the description. And until then, I'll see you later. Okay, now that I've showed you what those pistons do, I'm going to show you one use for them, or one use for that I actually used on a Forge survival world. If you stand right here, you can see this lava, and you can hear cows, but you can't see any. So I'm going to try to get down here into this lava thing. Maybe there's water underneath, right? Oh, maybe not. But if I come over here, click this piston, this magic totally concealed staircase pops up. You can just come on up here. Now jump into the lava. It'll fall right through into the super secret Imperial Guard research facility. Okay, the next piston that I want to showcase to you guys right now is the Gravitational Piston. There's also Gravitational Sticky Piston, but I would not recommend making this because it's not as good. And I'll show you what they both do. Actually, I'm going to need a lever, so I shall get one. They just extend one block like normal pistons, but when you put a piece of sand on the piston, it shoots it upwards and then falls back down. Now with the sticky piston, unfortunately it doesn't do anything really, so it's not as fun. But with these you can also shoot yourself up, but not with the sticky piston. And you can also shoot yourself towards the side. Again, not with the sticky piston, because the sticky piston sucks. Now I'm going to show you guys a use that you could use, if you wanted to, in this. I never used this because I never needed to, because there's not really... It's just kind of for fun, because it's kind of funny. So you stand right here, and as you can see, I'm amazing at redstone. Look at all that. 4 pieces of redstone in one button. Whee! Now, what I did here, just with these pistons, is I made it so it shoots you at the same time. It shoots you up and sideways, therefore shooting you in a diagonal upwards line. It's turning night. So you can just use this to get up places if you want, or make it so that you can get to places in it if you're going to world guard, if you're going to use world guard on the world, so that nobody else can get into your little place that's right up there. You can just hit this button and it'll launch you right up. Oh, never mind, not that time. I didn't even want to go up there anyway. Whee. Okay, the next piston that we have right here is the super piston and the super sticky piston. Now, these again only push up one block, but they have, in my opinion, a very cool design. They have like the little obsidian corners like enchanted tables have. So I don't know, I just like how it looks. It looks nice. So the super piston has some pretty nifty abilities. This feature I'm showing you right now, I have a super piston here, a super sticky piston actually, and then a big line of blocks that have things that can't normally be pushed by pistons or break, or mostly things that break when they're pushed by pistons. Like trapdoors, which is attached to this block because it would have gotten destroyed if I destroyed that one underneath it. Saplings, flowers, buttons, torches, rails, anything related to redstone really, like dust will work too, and so will pressure plates. Vines, ladders, levers, pretty much anything that when you put it on a block before it would, and it was pushed by a piston, it would break. Now can be pushed by the super piston. So it does that, and everything stayed on. This does not work for skeleton or for heads and skulls. I found out because I tried to do that, it didn't work. Since they just, so if it was here and it got pushed, it would stay here, therefore breaking whatever was behind it. So it wouldn't actually work. But this works. Another thing I found, just totally accidentally, is if you have a repeater facing into the sticky piston while it's on the block, and you do this, and you power it, it'll make a pretty fast clock. And if you want, you could do this. That's a little bit loud. Why is my sound at 100? But you can make this fast pulsing clock, which for some reason isn't doing that, but it is pulsing, I guarantee you, since it's doing that. No, it's low graphical glitch, you never noticed that. Okay, some other things these are things that I wanted to test to see if they would work. I'm sure there's other things too, but these are just things that came into my mind when I was doing this. I wanted to see if it would, the super piston would push a block with a sign on it, but it does not. I also wanted to see if it would push a block with a sign on the top of it, and it does. However, all the text on the sign gets magically destroyed, but the sign will stay there. I also wanted to see if it would push chests, since normal pistons can't push chests. It cannot. But it can push chests on top of blocks. However, it always makes it so that they face south, which is this way. Oh my god! This is like the 4th time I've gotten a call from here. Here, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I explained that before. The last thing I wanted to see with this piston was if you could push it with an anvil. The trigger. If you could push this with an anvil, and you can, it also retracts it. Even though it's not really touching it, somehow it's sticking to it. But hey, you never know, I guess. Okay, the final piston that we have right here is the redstone piston. Oops, redstone piston. The redstone piston is my favorite because it's got this one feature that's really cool. If you come over here from all the ways away, this is 15 redstone away, so when it gets to the piston, it'll have a signal strength of 1. And you hit the button, and it'll move up 1 block. However, if you go from here, it'll move up 2 blocks, 3 blocks, and it continues all the way down here. And then, this is the sticky piston, and it gets up to 15 blocks. So you can push a block 15 blocks in the air if you wanted to. Now, unfortunately, I tried this. Like, I wanted to do this, but it didn't work. I wanted to make a double piston extender with this, or a 30 tuple piston extender that went all the way up there. I think that would have been fun. The timing wouldn't have been too hard since it's huge. That's what I wanted to do, but unfortunately, a redstone piston will not push another redstone piston. As you can see. This is the normal piston this is the normal redstone piston. It has exactly the same attributes. However, something that I found is when it pushes a block up like sand or gravel, it just leaves it up there. It doesn't fall back down. And I think that this is also the magical disappearing block. I think this is also the case with normal pistons with all of these. I believe. I'm not entirely sure, but let's find out, I guess. Little improv on the scene. Improv. Improv. Nope, it does the same thing. Okay, so that was the More Pistons mod. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please subscribe. I know the channel is new, so your subscriptions each mean a lot to me and Greg. And I hope to see you next time. And please stick around. We have plenty of more cool stuff to show you guys. Okay? Bye.